So today we're looking at breath. So there's quite a lot of breath. We'll do a few stretches as well, but there's 7 different types of breath that we're going to do, moving our arms as well with the breath, and it's all about balancing the energies out in the body. So each breath is connected to a different chakra, if you're into chakras, but we're basically just really focusing on the breath. So the first one, we need to have our legs either crossed, or if that's uncomfortable for you, have one foot in front of the other. And then as we inhale, we stretch the arms up above the head. And then as we exhale, we bring the elbows down, pressing the elbows down towards the floor, whilst also pressing the knees down towards the floor. So we inhale the arms up above the head. Exhale, press the elbows and the knees into the floor. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, elbows and knees down. So really trying to push those knees down. Inhale up. Exhale, elbows and knees pressing into the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, press down those elbows and knees. Inhale up. Exhale, press down the knees and the elbows. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3 more. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale, pressing those elbows and knees down. Inhaling up. And then exhale, pressing those elbows and knees down. Good. So that's all about the root chakra, really rooting down into the ground. Now the rest you can do either cross-legged, or if you're more comfortable on your knees or sat on a cushion, like I'm on a bolster, then make yourself really comfortable. The next one is a seated cat-cow. So hands on the knees. As we inhale, we stretch the belly and the chest forwards, and as we exhale, we round through the back. So if we're doing it from the side, as we inhale, we stretch the chest and the belly forwards, and as we exhale, we really curve and round through the spine. Inhale, stretching forwards. Exhale, curving through the spine. Inhale as you open the chest forwards. And then exhale, really curve through the spine. So keep that movement flowing with the breath. Inhaling forwards. Exhale, curling through the spine, dropping the head. Inhaling forwards. Exhale, curving through the spine. Inhaling forwards. Exhale, curving through the spine. Inhaling forwards. Exhale, curve. 3 more. Inhaling forwards. Exhale. And when you've done your 3 complete rounds, just come back to neutral, keeping the back nice and long, really sitting down on those sit bones, so really feeling your connection with the ground. And then the next one we do is moving to the ribs. So if you imagine that you have a band around your ribs, we're going to hula hoop that band around in a circle. So if you find it easier to use your hands to help you to move that part of your body, then use your hands. So it's really coming from the bottom of the ribs. Equally, if you can isolate that area quite well, then you can put your hands on your knees. It's entirely up to you, whichever feels best. So just getting a bit of movement into those lower ribs. Letting the breath come and go as it wants to whilst we're doing this. And obviously taking those circles in both directions. You can either do a few in one way and then a few the other way, or maybe One in one way, one in the other way, whatever feels good. And then we'll take that movement much more slowly. So inhale as we roll the ribs around the front. Exhale as we roll the ribs around the back. Inhale as we roll them around the front. Exhale as we roll them around the back. Inhale to the front. Exhale to the back. Inhale front. Exhale back. Inhale front. Exhale back. Good. Now we'll do 6 in the other way. So inhale front. Exhale back. Inhale front. Exhale back. Inhale front. Exhale back. Inhale to the front. Exhale back. Keep going. Inhale front. Exhale back. Inhale front. Exhale back. One more. Inhale front. Exhale back. And then just come back to a neutral spine. And the spine is nice and stacked. Taking our hands onto our shoulders and keeping the elbows high, so the elbows are straight out from the shoulders. Take a nice big inhale here. And as we exhale, keeping the upper body in this position, exhale around towards the left as much as your body will allow. Then inhale back to center and exhale round to the right. Keeping the arms and the shoulders as stable as possible. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. You should really feel this probably in the middle of your back. Exhale one way. Inhale through center. Exhale the other way. But we're all made differently, so you might feel it somewhere else. Inhale to center. We'll do 3 more each side. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. 1 more each way. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale back to center. Exhale the arms down. Maybe just have a couple of rolls through the shoulder, if that feels good. Excellent. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to show you the front version from the front and also from the side before we do it. So we interlace the fingers and we place the fingers underneath the chin. As we inhale, we lift our elbows as high as we can. And then as we exhale, keeping those elbows high to start with, we lift the head looking up and then we bring the elbows towards one another. We're keeping those elbows high. So from the side, we inhale the arms up as high as we can. And then we exhale the elbows forward to touch. So inhale, bring the head back up, elbows high as you can. And then exhale, the elbows come forwards and touch. So the elbows aren't coming down to the chest. We're keeping those elbows high and we're looking up. Okay. So fingers underneath the chin. Nice big inhale. And then a slow exhale. Inhale. Bringing the head back up, bringing the elbows up. And then exhale, keeping the chest open, keeping the elbows high, look up. Inhale, bringing the chin back to parallel, lifting those elbows. And then exhale, bringing the elbows to touch. Slight pressure on the chin with the knuckles. Inhale, come back up. Lifting those elbows up as high as you can. And then exhale. Matching the movement to the length of the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. And let the hands come back down to the knees. Let the neck relax. Maybe take the ear to one shoulder and then roll the head around the front to the other shoulder and then roll it back again. Maybe do that a couple of times. Exhale. So the next breath, we start with the hands straight out in front of us and our eyes looking towards our fingertips. We inhale, we open the arms up, keeping the hands in line with the shoulders, really expanding into the chest. And then as we exhale, we bring the hands back in front of us again, looking towards our fingers again. So we'll do quite a few of these. So starting with the hands straight out in front of the shoulders. Nice big inhale. Really stretching the fingers away and opening the chest. Then exhale. Bringing those hands back together again. Inhale. And then exhale. Notice with your eyes looking forwards if your hands disappear from your field of vision. If so, where do they disappear? And then as you exhale, when do they come back into your line of vision again? So the eyes are always focused on the hands. Just noticing, keeping the eyes forward, how far your peripheral vision allows you to see your hands. Inhaling, opening, expanding that chest. Exhaling, bringing them back together. 3 more. Matching the movement to the length of the breath. Maybe 1 more for luck. Excellent. And bring the hands back down into your lap. Maybe give those shoulders a couple of rolls in each direction again. Okay, so the last one. We've worked all the way from the root chakra all the way up to the crown chakra. So this one, we inhale the arms up through the midline of the body, past the crown chakra, right up above the head. And then we exhale the arms as we circle them out to the sides. So trying to go for a count of 6 on the inhale and a count of 6 on the exhale. So big, slow movements. Okay, so take a nice big inhale to prepare, and a nice big exhale to prepare. Then in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, out, 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 in, out. And then just let the breath come back to normal. We'll finish with a seated meditation today. So if you need to wiggle your seat in any way, then feel free to do so. If you're comfortable on your knees, you can do it on your knees. If you'd rather be cross-legged, if that's easier on your hips, then you can be cross-legged. Or you can sit on a chair or a cushion, whatever is most comfortable. So start just by getting the seat that you're sat on very, very comfortable. And then think about grounding down through the sit bones. So if you have a triangle from your pubis to your 2 sit bones, your weight is perfectly placed on that triangle. Gently close your eyes and just feel up the length of the spine, allowing the natural curves to happen. So a slight curve towards the front of the body in the lumbar spine, a slight curve towards the back of the body through the thoracic spine, so the middle and upper back. And then another curve towards the front of the body through the neck, with the head perfectly placed on top. And then as you breathe, really feel into the ribs, feel into the spine. As we're inhaling, we're expanding the ribs from front to back and side to side. Just take a few breaths to really notice that breath expanding front to back and side to side. And the more you fill up your ribs, the more you fill up those lungs. Feel the belly being pressed down and outwards. Allowing the belly to be soft so that it freely expands on the in-breath. And then it maybe gently contracts on the out-breath. Inhaling, expanding the entire lung. The belly expands, the ribs expand, the chest opens. And then exhale as everything slightly contracts. Just let your awareness settle on the breath, noticing your unique breath. On your natural inhale and exhale, notice the length of the breath. Notice if the inhale and exhale are even, or whether one is longer than the other. Notice if you're breathing through your nose or your mouth, or a mixture of the both. Notice where the breath moves your body. Notice how the breath feels as it comes into the lungs and expands your body. And notice how it feels as it leaves the body. Maybe in through the nostrils, down through the back of the throat, into the lungs. And then on its journey back out, up through the throat and out through the mouth or the nose. Notice the temperature of the breath as it comes into the body. And notice how that temperature changes as the breath leaves the body. All this time, simply noticing your unique breath as it naturally flows in and out of the body. Inhaling new energy and exhaling a feeling of relaxation. Inhaling energy and exhaling, feeling relaxed. Inhaling, feeling energized. And exhale, soften and relax. Keep that breath going for 10 more breaths. Then moving away from the breath, notice the spine again. This time starting from the crown of the head. Feel around the curve of the back of the head to the neck, the area of the cervical spine. Feel the natural curve towards the front of the body in this area of the spine. Then follow the spine down through your upper and middle back, the thoracic spine, as it naturally curves towards the rear of the body. Moving down further still into the lumbar spine, noticing its natural curve towards the front of the body. And then moving down through the lower spine into the pelvis and the sit bones, grounded on the ground or the chair beneath you. And then gently flutter your eyes open. And we'll finish with 3 deep breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice big inhale. Thank you for coming and practicing with me this lunchtime. Hopefully you're feeling now completely balanced and beautifully serene. And hopefully I will see you on your mat again soon.